For those who don't know, our Pitch Prickle is an opportunity for us to share in real time to real writers and real readers of our work the answer to the question, hey, what's your book about? And it's really as simple and as difficult as that. So for some members, they have been doing this 4, 5, 6 months already. And so their pitch is going to sound pretty straight, like pretty solid. For those of us who are in their like first month or are trying maybe a different angle, it's gonna sound messy. And the beautiful thing about that is that like it's good to sound messy. This is kind of our workshop. It's where we can figure out what works, what doesn't, and we can talk about that in a safe space. So the first thing that you need to know is that if you're a writer who's going to be participating in our Pitch Prickle, whether for the first time or the 6th time, that this isn't a space for us to impress each other. This is a space for us to help refine our pitches. Okay, so that's a really big difference. Why? Because in one mindset, we're looking for that external pat on the back, and that's what our goal is. Okay. In the other approach, the drive is to improve our pitch for the future reader who's going to be asking us, hey, what's your book about? The one is very judgy. It's like a one-time activity where you either get like, yes, great job, or no, not great job. The other one is, hey, this is where I might suggest making it stronger. This is where I was hooked, where I'm like, my intrigue is just like really high. I can't wait to see how you can shape your pitch in this direction. Okay, so depending on how many people are volunteering, however many people are going to get feedback, it's kind of how we're going to roll with the timing of that. But it's at the end of the day, it's just us. Okay. For those who are going for the first time, it's understandable that you want to like make a good first impression. The best way to do that is to participate fully, to be patient with yourself, and to give yourself loads of self-compassion, regardless of how the pitch goes and what the process feels like. We often forget that our feelings are not facts. So though you feel really, really anxious, I encourage you to switch that and say, I am excited to, or I have to give my pitch. I get to give my pitch, right? It's so much of what we do here is revolving around our mindset before we go and do the thing. So I hope that you were able to pick a little bit of golden nuggetism from what I've just shared. But something that I shared last month with Lily for her pitch is when you pitch like this is where you're at, often we think that like you're striving to meet us here, but really this is what's happening. You are here, and we are going to meet you where you are. We're going to see you and say like, okay, this is where we see you. This is what's working. And then we're just going to kind of nudge you here. And that means that month after month of this together, we have just raised ourselves to this spot without all of that ugly like ego stuff.